This is Calvin Chastain. It's the 27th day of May, 2004. This game being played a day after originally scheduled. It's the Section 7 Class B Championship softball game featuring the Saranac Miss Chiefs and the number 1 seeded Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars right here, right now on Hometown Cable. All right, the Plattsburgh State facilities. Very nice softball field for the past several years. They've been playing the championship games here. Earlier today, Plattsburgh High School defeated Peru in the Class A championship game by a 2-0 score. These clubs have met twice this year, Northeastern winning both times. I believe the scores were 20-11 and 11-9. Big Bruce is introducing the players.
In left field, number 24,
Samantha DeRocher, left fielder for the Chiefs, leading off.
The catcher, number 3, Becky Facto.
Becky Facto, the catcher.
The pitcher, number 21, Nikki Foster.
Nikki Foster, the pitcher.
The first baseman, number 13, Sam Foster.
Samantha Foster, the first baseman.
The third baseman, number 4, Caitlin McNulty.
Caitlin McNulty playing third base.
The second baseman, number 12, Sarah Jackstadt.
Sarah Jackstadt, second baseman.
The center fielder, number 10, Kelly Jenkins.
Kelly Jenkins, center fielder.
The right fielder, number 33, Amanda Riel.
Amanda Real, the right fielder.
The shortstop, number 20, Crystal King.
And Crystal King, the shortstop.
And now the reserves for the Lady Chiefs. Number 15, Kristen Brown.
Non-starters today include Kristen Brown.
Number 22, Heather Boudreau.
Heather Boudreau.
Number 19, Megan Strack.
Megan Strack.
Number 5, Aaron Terry.
Aaron Terry.
Number 9, Sam Stoughton.
Sam Stoughton.
Injured and not available for this game, number 18, Adelia Clifford.
Adelia Clifford, injured.
And number 11, Nikki LeFave.
And Nikki LaFave.
The Lady Chiefs are coached by Mr. Frank Dara. He's assisted by Mr. Mark Riel.
Frank Dar, the coach, assisted by Mark Real, the Rat.
The catcher, number 10, Amanda Zager.
We're going to move over here. We were told they're going to face the center of the diamond, but apparently they're not. Amanda Mavor. Amanda Mavor, catcher. Lori Babby, the pitcher.
The shortstop, number 1, Allison Weiss.
Allie Weiss, shortstop.
The right fielder, number 3, Jessica Gadway.
Jess Gadway, right fielder.
The first baseman, number 4, Katrina Lopez.
Katrina Lopez, first baseman.
The second baseman, number 14, Leah Trombley.
Leah Trombley, second base.
The center fielder, number 12, Courtney Courier.
Courtney Courier, center fielder.
The left fielder, number 6, Jamie Brunel.
Jamie Brunel, left field.
And the third baseman, number 8, Haley Colbert.
Haley Fulbert, third baseman.
And now the reserves for the Lady Cougars.
Non-starters,
Aaron Connor.
Aaron Connor.
Number 5, Jenna Martineau.
Jenna Martineau.
Number 9, Amanda Trombley.
Amanda Trombley.
Number 11, Sierra Venn.
Sierra Venn.
Number 26, Jordan Clark.
Jordan Clark.
Number 25, Rachel Corrier.
Rachel Corrier.
Number 23, Tiffany Lamberton.
Tiffany Lamberton.
Number 22, Carrie Tremblay.
Carrie Tremblay.
And number 24, Jelaine Rabidou.
Jelaine Rabidou.
Cougars are coached by Mr. Tim McDonough. He is assisted by Mr. Frank Dumas.
Tim McDonough, the coach, assisted by Frank Dumas and Chris Babby.
Mr. Parker is the third base umpire. Mr. Lemire is the home plate umpire. Please stand for our national anthem.
Winner of this game will face the Section 2 representative. This game is being played on Thursday the 27th. On Monday, June the 1st, they'll be facing the representative from Section 2. Samantha DeRocher, the left fielder, will lead off. 2 years ago, these teams met. I think it was a 12-0 score for Saranac. And last year, the Cougars were back, and they lost to Plattsburgh. So the Cougars have not had much luck here when they got to the championship game. Babby, swinging bunt, and Amanda Mabor is still learning the catching position. Sarah Venn is ill, and Mabor has become the catcher the last couple of weeks. There's a running bunt. Babby over to get it to Lopez, and we have a base runner. DeRocher reaches. So that first pop-up not being caught opens the door here as DeRocher bunts her way on. Now Becky Facto steps in. You get the feeling that even though the two meetings have been high scoring, it's an easy steal for DeRocher. Two meetings have been high scores. You get the feeling that one run is going to be big in this game. But I'd be very surprised if we have the 10 runs per team type of scoring that we've seen in their two prior meetings. The prior game was videotaped, we were told, by North Country Cable, Foxy Gagnon and crew, so we had planned to be here, but had other things that prevented us from coming. 3-1 to count. Scoreboard helpful here at Plattsburgh State. 3-2, full count, nobody out. Foul tipped and hung on to. Foul tip, just got a piece of it out of the strike zone. That would have been ball 4. And Mabor hung on to it, so it's called a strikeout. Now Nikki Foster, the pitcher, she takes strike 1. Umpire Lemare, he's from Tupper Lake area, according to Kevin Prey, the first base umpire. So you got Lemare, nice hit to Tremblay, and With the base runner on, she's worried about that base runner and wasn't concentrating entirely on the ball. And as a result, we have another runner on for the Saranac Mischiefs. What is this? We have a courtesy runner. This is a speed up rule that you can run for the pitcher or catcher without any loss of your future playing rights. This is Aaron Terry coming in to run for the pitcher Foster. First baseman Samantha Foster shows a bunt. It's called strike one. And we're going to have runners at second and third. Takes the force off. Now, what's the Cougar plan here? Do they, with one out, do they go to the plate?
Attack the ball, don't wait for it.
Ball hit on the infield. They're going to have to decide where they're going to go with it. Strike two. Babby, one of the top pitchers in the CVAC last couple of years. Strikes out, big strikeout there, gets Foster. So they don't have to worry about which bag they're going to on that one. Two down, and now Caitlin McNulty, the third baseman, steps in. Strike call, looks kind of high. Now here's Babby's pitch, strike two. Well, Babby trying to pitch her way out of this jam. Just missing. 1 and 2. 2 outs, 2 on here in the first. Strike three looking. So Babby strikes out the side. And Chiefs get a couple of base runners and strand them. After 1/2 inning, it's Saranac Mischiefs nothing, Northeastern Clinton Cougars coming to bat here on Hometown Cable. Catcher Amanda Mavor, the batter. Takes the first one for ball one. Bottom half of the first. Nikki Foster pitching. We didn't go over that Cougar defense, but we'll take a moment to go over this Saranac defense and try to recap the Cougar defense in the second inning. Strike called. Nikki Foster pitching. Her battery mate is Becky Facto. Samantha Foster is at first base. High. 3-1 to count. Second baseman is Sarah Jackstadt. So he did the 3-1 offering and fouls it out of play. Shortstop is Crystal King. At third base, it's Caitlin McNulty. Left field, Samantha DeRocher. Mavor, line shot to DeRocher over her head. Going to roll back to the 200-foot sign. And Mavor is in there with a leadoff double for the Cougars. Line drive. DeRocher, tough time getting a bead on that one. I don't think she would have caught it anyway. In center field, it's Kelly Jenkins, and in right field, it's Amanda Rael. This is the pitcher for the Cougars, Lori Babby, the batter. See if she'll try to bunt Mavor over. Cougars have not scored a lot of runs in their past several games. Tim McDonough coaching at third, Chris Babby coaching at first base. There's Babby's bunt. Mavor advances to third base. So a nice job by the Fosters. Nikki Foster over to Samantha Foster. 1 out, and Allison Weiss, the batter. Weiss and Babby have flip-flopped. That'll score Mavor. It's off the base of the fence. Weiss almost put it out of this ballpark. She is certainly not the biggest ball player on the field, but she hits as hard as anybody. Pound for pound. If she weighed as much as, well, no, I guess I won't mention anything. Just kidding, I would never do that. But that is a good hitter. This is Jess Gadway, a right fielder. 1-0 Cougars with 2 doubles here in the first inning. Gadway puts it in play. No, it's a foul. Now for the 1-1 pitch. In tight, 2-1. 3-1. 1 out, 1 in. Runner at second. Swings and misses, strike 2. Full count. Strike 3 looking. Gadway goes down looking, and it brings up Katrina Lopez, the first baseman. It's a third. Fire to first in time for the out. So it goes from McNulty to Foster. The Cougars pick up a run. It's 1-0 after 1 full here on Hometown Cable. The Rat, Mark Rayel, coaching at first base. Frank Darr, team coach at third as we start the second inning. Sarah Jackstad, I guess. It's a foul. We should have followed that one. Steve Willett fell out of his chair trying to catch that one. Should have followed that ball. 2-2 the count. Fouled into Judson Creek here next door. A little pop up to Lopez. Oh, backhanded it. She's grinning now, but she'll be scraping her knees when she gets home. Now Kelly Jenkins, the center fielder. Rick Bruce on the PA system. Strike 2. Strike 3 called. That's strikeout number 4 for Babby. Amanda Rayel, the right fielder, the batter. Ball 1. Promised to give you the Cougar defense. Lori Babby is pitching. Amanda Maypore behind the plate. Katrina Lopez at first. Leah Trombley at second. Allie Weiss at third. Short, Haley Fulbert at third. In the outfield, Jamie Brunell, Courtney Corrier, and Jess Gadway going from left to right. 1-0 after an inning and a half. Northeastern leading the Saranac Central Miss Chiefs. Section 7, Class B. Finals will continue here on Hometown Cable. Leah Tremblay, who moved over from the Chazy team this year to join the Cougars. Had a nice soccer season for Northeastern. And she's enjoyed herself in softball. Ball. Bottom half of the second inning, 1-0 Cougars lead. Strike called. And a payoff pitch. Fouls it off. And we'll have another payoff pitch. In foul territory, out of play. I think they're out of balls too. Just missing. That's the type of pitch that Gadway looked at for strike three. Well, Trombley is on. Now center fielder Courtney Courier. With the sun where it is, I had no idea exactly where that ball was going to go, so I just backed up. Landed right about there. But when I looked up, all I could see was the sun through the trees. Courier hits a soft liner into center field. Trombley will advance to second. And Courier's on with a one-out single. Now left fielder Jamie Brunell. Cougars defeated Saranac Lake by a 4-3 margin in the semis. Saranac defeated Beekmantown, but I'm not quite sure the score of that one. Both runners will advance. Trombley goes to third. Courier into second base. Two on the count. 2-2. Ball three. So Foster will have to deliver a payoff pitch again. Strike three, looking right down the pike. Brunell stood and watched it. 2 down. And third baseman Haley Fulbert, the batter. Or not. Amanda Trombley is going to come in and pinch hit. Driving through Altona the other night. Saw Amanda warming up. She doesn't live in Altona, but she was visiting and brought her glove and was throwing the old softball around. Trombley up here with critical time here with 2 runners on. Coach Tim McDonough will put Fulbert back in. He's got 2 runners in scoring position. Trombley swings and misses, strikes 2, so it puts a lot of pressure on her. And there's the pitch. Line shot, hopper to out. Out number 2. Trombley put it in play, got the run in. So that's 2 outs now. So Trombley put the ball in play, got a run in. Makes it 2-0, and she almost got on. Now Amanda Mavor, the batter. Base hit. It's going to score run number 3. Ball gets away momentarily. Mavor will be standing in at second base. Give her a single and an extra base on the misplay. She doubled back in the first inning. That makes the score now 3-0. And Laurie Babby, the batter, she bunted sacrifice back in the first. We're only in the second. Put into play, come back here to Foster, over to Foster for the out. So the Cougars pick up 2 more. It's 3-0 Northeastern as we go to the 3rd inning here on Hometown Cable. Crystal King hits the first pitch in the 3rd inning to third baseman Fulbert. Comes up, fires to Lopez for the out, 1 down. Top of the order now for the Miss Chiefs, Samantha DeRocher. She's the left fielder. Pitch from Babby. Over to Lopez, 2 down. Now Becky Facto. She looks at strike 1. She's the catcher. Unless the pitcher's going to strike everybody out, and even then she's got to have a catcher who can catch the ball. Pitchers usually only as good as their defense, so you got to be more than just a strikeout pitcher. You got to have somebody to catch the ball too. And Cougars were tied for first place in Division I. Just one regular season loss, but that loss was to the team they were tied with, Plattsburgh High School. So Plattsburgh got the CVAC Division I title. And the Cougars with one loss had to settle for second. But they've had a fine season. And I'm not sure what Saranac's record is, but they always play well year after year. 2.5 innings. It's 3-0 Northeastern. Section 7 Class B Championship Softball will continue on Hometown Cable. Allison Weiss, Cougars shortstop, will lead off the bottom half of the third inning, and then nice pickup at short, throw was high. She will stay at first. So a nice pickup there by the shortstop King, but her throw was high. Samantha Foster gives her a tall target, but even Foster can pull that one down. This is Jess Gadway. Looks at ball one. Hit to the left side, foul. Another pitch. We were just hitting our record review button just to make sure everything is coming out okay. And we missed a pitch, change up. Evens the count at 2-2. 3-2 now. Strike three. And Weiss steals second. Now Katrina Lopez, the batter. So even though it wasn't a sacrifice, the first out resulted in Weiss advancing to second. She is out here as Lopez grounds out to King. Alia Tremblay. Here's the pitch, high, ball one. Cougar scored 1 in the first, 2 in the second. Ball two. Courtney Courier on deck. Ball three. So Tremblay will take the 3-0 pitch. Ball four. So she walks on 4 straight with runners at the corners. And it'll bring up Courtney Courier, who singled and I believe drove in a run in the previous inning. At least she singled, but I'm not sure about the driving in a run part. Here's a pitch from Foster, strike one. Tremblay, double steal is on, and Tremblay's going to third. She is going to be out at third. Thought she had it made. I'm not sure she was. Not sure if she was on her own going to third or not. But steal results in a run, and it's 4-0 after 3. Northeastern leading Saranac here on Hometown Cable. Let's see, this is, what's this, Nikki Foster? On the top of the 4th inning. Hit to Courier for the out. Now we can tell you who this batter was. 21, it was Nikki Foster. Now Samantha Foster. They're visiting between innings. They found out it cost $5 to come into this game. That's more than you pay at Olympic Stadium. To get a bleacher seat in Olympic Stadium, it costs you about $5 American. In the gap, going to put a runner in scoring position. Foster will coast into second and stay there. It's the first clean hit for the Chiefs. 4-0 to score. We're in the top of the fourth. Samantha Foster at second with one out, and Caitlin McNulty, the third baseman, at the plate. She looks at strike one. The 4, 5, and 6. Number 4 hitter at second. The 5 and 6 due up. Chiefs need to get some offense here in the middle of their offense. Get some offense out of their offense. He's got a high offering. Gadway grabs. Throw to third. Wow, they would have had her. Beautiful throw. Beautiful throw. Just a little short hop. Not much Fulbert could do on that. No, she got spiked her. She may have got spiked a little bit accidentally here. A beautiful throw from Gadway. It was just in between short hop that Fulbert couldn't hang on to, but beautiful try there by the right fielder. Now, Sarah Jackstadt comes up with a runner at third and 2 down. Chiefs looking to get their first run home here in this Section 7 Class B championship game. Here's a pitch from Babby. Just missing, ball 1. 1-1. We mention this from time to time. The first thing we ever taped was 21 years ago. And it was the Section 7 Class B championship game. And that was played on June 7th. So years ago, all this was wrapping up a lot later than it does now. It was in 1983. The losing team in that game was Peru. The winning team was Northeastern Clinton Central. Trombley over in time to Lopez. Stuck with it. Got the out. So nothing across for the Miss Chiefs. We're halfway through the game. We're going to the bottom of the fourth with the score holding at 4-0. Northeastern leading Saranac. Courtney Corrier at the plate, leading off for the Cougars in the bottom half of the fourth. First pitch to her is swung on. Soft liner to the second baseman, Jackstadt. We have 1 down. Nice play by Sarah Jackstadt. I'll bring up the left fielder, Jamie Brunell. Ball 1. One and 1. Fouled off. 1 and 2. Strike 3 called. 2 down. Change up came across the shoulder according to umpire Lemire and called strike 3. Now Haley Fulbert will bat. She's up for the first time. Starter can come in for the person who replaced her 1 time. So Fulbert was pinched hit for by Amanda Trombley. She put the ball in play, drove in a run on a fielder's choice. Actually, on a 4-3 out, she drove in a run. And now Fulbert's up for the first time. Hit to the left side, throw to first, in time. It goes from McNulty to Foster. 3 up, 3 down. The first inning that the Cougars are scoreless. Looks like Mavor is going to the outfield. Can this mean that Sierra Venn is healthy enough to play? She is coming into the batting order. So Venn is going to be behind the plate. Nice to see her healthy enough to get back behind the plate. Center fielder Kelly Jenkins looks at ball 1 as we start the 5th inning in this 4-0 championship game. 1-1. Looking around at the Cougar defense, it looks like Fulbert is out. So Venn has come in for Fulbert in the batting order. Mavor has moved to third base, then behind the plate for Northeastern. Those are the only changes we are aware of. So Fulbert can no longer come back in. She has been replaced twice. That's fouled and out of play. Another one. Into the creek. John Corrier is going to go in there, get a little poison oak. Looks like they've run out of softballs for the time being. To second base, Trombley is there. 2 down. No, that's 1 down. Amanda Real, the batter, 1 out. In foul territory, Mavor grabs it. 2 outs. Now I'll bring up Crystal King, the shortstop. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the 5th. Strike 1. Northeastern leading it 4-0. Section 7 Class B championship at stake. At this point, they've already crowned the Class A winners. Plattsburgh High School, last year's Class B champions. They're the Class A champions this year. That's popped up, so 3 pop-ups. And this one is going to result in a runner. King kept on running. Babby had it, popped out of her glove, and King is on. Now let's see if we're going to have a runner, a pinch runner. If there's a runner, it's a pinch runner. We're going to have a pinch runner. King is the shortstop, so this is not a courtesy runner here. This is Nikki LaFave. So 2 outs, no runs in yet. Coach Dyer trying to get something going here. But there are 2 outs. Samantha DeRocher, the batter. Pleasant evening, temperature in the 70s, low 70s when we arrived. I think DeRocher is a right-handed hitter. Swinging that bat like a right-hander. Fair ball. Beats it out. Safe at first. The extra half a step or so that the left-hander gets. And Coach McDonough is going to ask if she was running in fair territory or if the ball touched her outside the batter's box. Going to appeal, see if the ball touched her on the foot outside the batter's box. Nobody saw it, if it did happen. And I think she was running right on the line, so I don't think she was running in fair territory. I think she was running okay. You cannot, she was running in foul territory. You cannot run in fair territory if the ball is fielded behind you on that bat like that. You have to, if you're the batter, you have to give the defense fair territory to throw the ball to first base. Foul tipped. Becky Facto at the plate for Saranac. First and second. Chiefs are scoreless. Number 2 hitter at the plate. 2 outs. A lot of runs have been scored with 2 outs. Three balls and a strike. Walk loads the bases with Foster on deck. Strike 2 called, full count. 2 outs, 3-2, so the runners will be going. Nikki Foster, the pitcher, on deck. Hit to first baseman Lopez. And that pop-up is caught. Nothing across. Once again, the Miss Chiefs strand 2. After 4.5, we go to the bottom of the 5th. 4-0 Northeastern Clinton leading Saranac. Amanda Mavor, the batter. Looks at high, ball one. On toe. Slides. Babby hits behind the runner. Moves Mavor to third base. Hit it to second baseman Jackstadt. So, Allie Weiss, the batter. Tonight. Out. Pitch. Jess Gadway to the plate. Helmet. Two-0 pitch. Strike. She'd be standing at third base. Dropped in front of the center. Try. That's a base hit all the way for Gadway. High and tight, ball one. Two outs is grabbed in center by Jenkins. Now Leah Trombley to the plate. Strike one. Change up. 1-1. Line shot's going to drop in. She'll probably score a run. Trombley held up at first. You don't want her out going to second when you got a runner crossing the plate. You don't want to get another runner thrown out on the bases. So an RBI single for Trombley. Scores Weiss, sends Gadway to third. Strike one. Courtney Corrier, the batter. And they have a play. Nope. All right. Gadway scores. They had her picked off, but the ball was thrown to the fence, and she scored. Trombley wisely didn't go any further than second base. She stole second, and double steal was on. Corrier grounds out to the first baseman, Samantha Foster. Cougars now lead it 7-0. We're going to the top of the sixth inning. Northeastern Clinton leading the Saranac Central Miss Chiefs here in the Section 7 Class B championship game on Hometown Cable, viewer-supported local television. Foster swings at the first offering. Samantha Foster, the first baseman, to the plate.
Nice.
Strike one. Strike two. 0-2 pitch. Poirier, 2 down. So 2-out single. Oh, beautiful pitch by Jess Gadway. Hopefully nobody was... Jess Gadway, nice play to end the top of the 6th. 7-0, we're going to the bottom of the 6th. Aaron Cox to swing the bat here in the bottom of the 6th. Take 2. Change up. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 down. Up for the first time. List. Chops it to third. Nice play. McNulty over to Samantha Foster for the out. Event is erased. That's 2 down. And Amanda Mavar will step in for the Cougars. Grabbed in left field by the left fielder, of course, Samantha DeRocher. So a quick inning. Cougars go down 1-2-3 to the 7th, with Northeastern leading in his Section 7 Class B championship game by a 7-0 margin. Cougars replacing Brunel, who was pinched hit for. See if Saranac was sub. Coach Dar, players a little playing time. Strike 1. And in the first inning, out the side, stranded 2. Three, 1 down. Strike 1. Missing, One and 2 the count. Here's the pitch from Babby. Strike 3, looking. Babby, who struck out the side in the first inning, has a chance to do it here in the 7th inning. And we got Kristen Brown coming to the plate for the Miss Chiefs. Strike one. Trombley to Lopez, and that's the ball game. A 7-0 victory for Northeastern Clinton. They'll get their first Section 7 title in a few years. I think the last time they were the sectional champions was back when Anna Rivard and company were playing, so that would be over 10 years ago. And of course, as I mentioned, they were sectional champions back in '83 when we taped our first event back on June 7th, 1983. Northeastern defeated Peru, and that was the first event ever videotaped for local cable in the region, and 21 years ago. So the Cougars will advance. They'll face the winner as the lady who was the coach of the Cougars 21 years ago, Josie Gilroy, who was then Josie Cliff, and she was the coach for the Cougars when they were the sectional champions 21 years ago in 1983. The Cougars will now face the Section 2 winners. Ralph Cross, the former coach at Saranac, is the sectional chairman, and he will present the certificates. For the Cougars, Amanda Mavor. Jess Gadway.
Katrina Lopez. Leah Trombley.
Leah Trombley.
12, Courtney Correa. Jamie Brunel.
Jamie Brunel.
Number 8, Haley Fulbert.
Haley Fulbert.
13, Aaron Connor.
Aaron Connor.
9, Jenna Martineau.
Jenna Martineau.
Number 9, Amanda Trombley.
Amanda Trombley.
Number 11, Sierra Venn.
Sierra Venn.
Number 26, Jordan Clark.
Clark.
5, Rachel Corrier.
Rachel Corrier.
Tiffany Lamberton. Tremblay.
For Trombley.
24.
Yep.
The coaches, Mr. McDonough, Mr. Frank Dumas, Mr. Chris Batty. At this time, the captains of the Lady Cougars to come forward to accept the Section 7 Class B Girls Softball Championship trophy. Congratulations. The Lady Cougars will now play on Monday, May 31st at 2 o'clock here against the Section 2 champion.
So that's it. The You heard Rick Bruce. They'll play May 31st. I thought that was June 1st, but May 31st. That's the Monday. I knew it was the Monday. Just lost track of the date. For watching. It's worth your support. Congratulations to the Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars. Section 7 Class B title. And congratulations to the Saranac Central Miss Chiefs on a fine season. Thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting our ongoing efforts.